I get to the door, and my dad opened the door. He like, why are you just standing there? I'm like, pooped on myself. What? I had to go upstairs. He's like, put these gloves on.
Alright, speaking of product placement, tell me about the time you shit on yourself.
Shitted on myself, man. I shitted on myself a few times. I want to say a good like 4 times in my life. First time I remember was 2nd grade. It was a snowy day. We were on our way home from school. And oh my god, yo. Oh my god, just telling these stories is making me realize how much mischief we caused this kid. We were on our way home from Anderson Elementary. And we walking back to 62nd and Webster. And there was a gang of us. It was probably like maybe 4 of us that always walked home together that lived on that block. And we took a shortcut through this alleyway. Well, it's not even alleyway, it's a driveway. And we were throwing snowballs at this dog that was outside. And then next thing you know, the owner comes, and
Can I move this?
Yeah.
Just because it'd be nice to have more of the smoke.
Yeah. Alright. So on our way home, and we cut through the driveway. We see the dog, and we just start throwing snowballs at the dog. Next thing you know, the owner sees it, so we start running. We run straight to the store, which is like right down the street. We go in the store, we come out, and we see this guy with these 2 big ass dogs. And we're just because we were guilty, we just started fucking running through the snow. We like ran all the way home. Ran home, I get to the corner of my block, and everything, my whole stomach just started locking up. I was like, oh shit. And I couldn't even, at that point, I couldn't hold it. You know, you 8 years old, you don't know. You're just gonna shit on yourself. So I was just like, fuck, I'm literally like a few doors away from my house, and I can't make it. Even if my dad had to come open the door, I would just shit it right there on the doorstep. So I stayed there in the snow, and I just went to the bathroom, just pissing, shitting on myself, just let it all out. I get to the door, and my dad opened the door, he's like, why are you just standing there? I'm like, pooped on myself. What? I had to go upstairs. He's like, put these gloves on, go in the shower, get all that shit out your ass. And it was crazy because he had someone there. He had company there, so it was just the funniest shit. He had to tell him my son just shit on himself. The second time was like 2 years later in 4th grade, and at this time I lived closer to the school, which was like a block away. And I remember leaving school early, like as soon as the bell rang out, jetted out there, like. And I remember getting next to the what's that guy's name? The crossing guard. Got to the crossing guard, and I like farted next to him. And then I crossed the street, and I knew it was over from there. Like I was like, I'm not making it home. So I got a little closer and looked around, no one was coming, and I just dropped it off. I just dropped it all right there. But that's the same thing. My dad's like, yo, come on, man, why the fuck are you shitting on yourself for? Like, so the next time I shit on myself. Only one I can remember was just the last time. I was like 19 at the time, and it was New Year's going into 2014 or 2013, one of them New Year's, and I was with my brother, my best friend, and I remember we was eating Chinese food up near Temple before we got back to West Philly. So by the time we got back to West Philly, that Chinese food done turned over on me, and it was like, fuck you. And again, it's always close to home. We got to like 54th and Haverford, and my aunt used to live in this one crib next to the crib that I took a shit in. And I just remember I was like, Gabe, I'm not gonna make it, bro. So I go, the crib is like an apartment, but it looked like it's an abandoned spot. You know what I mean? Like I've lived around there my whole life, so I'm like, I never seen nobody come in and out of there. So I was like, that's for me. Like I can get off the pavement and just go right in there and be and be secure. While I'm taking the shit, all I hear is doom, 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 and just people fucking partying and shit. I was like, I hope nobody come out here while I'm shitting. Like, that's the first thing they gonna see is all this shit right there on their doorstep. And I had to walk home mud butt. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he's skinny. I was a little chubbier at the time. My brother, he's skinny as hell. He had to give me some drawers to walk home in, and them shits was ripping while I was walking home the next day. And I think I just like stopped and just took them shits off. Y'all just ripped them, just took them shits off. I was like, this shit is uncomfortable. That was like that. That was the last time I shitted on myself. And shout out to my mom. She shitted on herself plenty of times too.